Bulls got the Clippers tonight in what a lot of people are penciling in as a surefire loss for the Bulls. They don't think that they're going to be able to beat the Clippers. Let me remind you guys, the last time we played, which wasn't that long ago, it was like 6 weeks ago, the Bulls beat them by 13. We didn't have Zach LaVine for that game. We didn't have Ayo Dosunmu for that game. And the Clippers, granted, they were missing Kawhi Leonard. They were missing Ivan Zubac too. But still, the Bulls beat them. And the Clippers have kind of been on a downward slide for the last couple of weeks now. So I'm not going to pencil this in as a loss. I would like a loss. I'm like everybody else. I kind of want us to get the best draft pick possible at this point. But I'm not going to rule out a win. So here's the 5 keys to victory tonight if the Bulls are going to win tonight. Key number 1. Who's guarding James Harden? So in the last game, James Harden, he was a big reason that the Clippers lost that game. He shot 5 of 17 from the field, 3 of 13 from 3. He had 5 turnovers. He did not look good. James Harden, he's not the same guy that he was anymore. A lot of people were mad that he was quote-unquote snubbed from the All-Star game. I wasn't one of those people. I'm a notorious James Harden hater, and I just don't think he's that good anymore, guys. I think he's a high-volume, high-usage guy who doesn't have the same output as he used to have. So the Bulls, in the last game, they threw a lot of Patrick Williams at James Harden. They used his length to kind of slow him down a little bit. We don't have Patrick Williams tonight, so you're going to see a lot of Lonzo Ball. I believe Ayo Dosunmu was questionable for tonight, so it's going to come down to who is going to guard James Harden. And the key with James Harden, it's the same that it's been since his Houston days. Keep him off the free throw line. If he's just taking step-back threes, you're fine. If he's getting into the foul bait and he's getting to the free throw line, he's getting into the paint, then you're in trouble. Key number 2, who's guarding Kawhi Leonard? So we didn't have Kawhi in the last game. He didn't play, but he's back tonight. He's missed, I think, their last 3 games, but they said he's good to go. He's not on the injury report tonight, so we should see Kawhi. Granted, Kawhi is one of those players where till he actually takes the court, you're not really going to believe that he's actually playing, but all signs point to him playing tonight. So who's going to guard him? I would like to see a lot of Modest Buzelis on him. Buzelis, he's had this run the last couple of games. First, he took it to Kevin Durant. Then he took it to Paul George. Now you're going to take it to Kawhi Leonard. All 3 of those guys, they're guys that Buzelis came up, probably watching, probably idolizing a little bit, looking up to. And he's taking it to him. He's playing with a chip on his shoulder, and I love to see it. So I'd like to see a lot of Modest Buzelis on Kawhi Leonard tonight. I'd like to see what that looks like. Key number 3, Nikola Vucevic versus Ivan Zubac. So Zubac missed the last game, probably a big reason that we were able to beat them. He's playing tonight, and he's quietly been one of the best centers in the NBA this year. He's averaging 16 points, 13 rebounds. He's shooting like 62% from the field. He's playing amazing. If anybody on the Clippers was a potential all-star snub, it might have been Zubac. He has maybe been their best and most consistent player all year. He's been fantastic. And you flip that with Nikola Vucevic, especially the last 2 or 3 months. Vuce started hot, and he's been on a downtrend ever since. So you're taking one of the most efficient centers in the league in Ivan Zubac, and he's going up against one of the most inefficient centers in the league right now in Nikola Vucevic. So it's going to be an interesting matchup tonight. Vuce did miss the last game, so there's a slight chance he might miss tonight. But I'm on record, guys. I think it's addition by subtraction when Vuce doesn't play. I think we're better off. I think the offense flows better. I don't think he contributes much. He's a traffic cone on defense. So if James Harden is able to get into the paint, look for a lot of pocket passes to Ivan Zubac for easy dunks tonight if Vucevic is out there. Key number 4, can we see a lot of Modest Buzelis and Julian Phillips together? I've been surprised by Julian Phillips. I'm not his biggest fan, but I think he's been playing really well lately. So I would love to see us get him and Buzelis in the game together because they very well could be our wings of the future. I don't think they are. I think Modest is. I don't think that Julian Phillips is quite that level of player. Might be a nice rotation piece someday, though, but I would like to see them play together a little bit more. A little more length, a little more athleticism. The Clippers, they have size on the wings. They got Amir Coffey, they got Derrick Jones Jr., they got Kawhi Leonard, they got length on the outside. So the Bulls, they can't do the 4-guard stuff tonight. They need to play these 2 together and see what it looks like and play them together at the wing spots. Get them out there with a legit 5, whether that's Vooch, whether that's Collins, whether that's Jalen Smith. Let them play the wing spots. Don't force them to play the 5. And finally, key number 5, Josh Giddey. Last time we played the Clippers, Josh Giddey was fantastic. 18 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. We'll see if he can recreate that tonight. The last game against the Clippers was kind of the start of the recent hot streak he's been on. So let's see if he can continue it tonight. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this game. And if you haven't checked out my Substack yet, go check it out. I just dropped a new article on there where I outlined Josh Giddey and the conundrum the Bulls have going forward with him.